It's the last leg of the Midweek Daily Rundown on Channel 7. I'm Dan Morfitt, and even I don't know what's going to happen next, because it's time to look at some of the more unusual stories that have been making the news. And if they're a load of rubbish, don't blame me, I've not read these yet, so we can blame producer Jack instead. I love saying that. Right, a Dutchman has found a very strange way to keep his pets with him long after it had died of natural causes. He turned his cats into a drone. Now I swear I've seen this before, this cat, and he keeps getting upgrades. So now he didn't have orange rotors before, and he certainly didn't have stabilisers. Now the man who collects taxidermy animals has since made drones out of a rat, a shark, and also an ostrich, with his sights set on making a drone out of a cow. So do you think this idea will take off?
Hey, I'm here all week.
The cow can be powered by methane gas, which the cow
when it's alive.
Yeah, when it's alive.
So less a drone, more of a hot air balloon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why not? We should call him up and have a new suggestion for him.
Big, leathery, suede blimp. I would get one of them and fly over Morrissey gig.
What's He's playing in Manchester reasonably soon. So I'll hold you to that.
Meat is murder, but a cow drone is something completely different.
Exactly. What's the purpose of these drones? Isn't it for personal use? Are they not just about being able to film things?
Oh, you don't know where the camera is on the cat.
No.
Well, but the point is to film things. So what's the point of them being stuffed animals?
It's because you would look up and just go, "Oh my God, there's a flying cat."
Oh, no, and listen, if it's to just frighten and get people to sort of react, I sort of get that. Yeah, I get that. But
you would really,
is it worth the effort?
Put the heebie-jeebies up little kids, and then you'd give the little kids back to the parents.
My wife would be very upset with seeing that cat drone. I think she loves our cat more than anything in the world, and I think if she saw that, she would probably cry a little bit.
Yeah, but once your cat shuffles off this mortal coil, it may as well shimmer up into the sky as a drone. I'd love to see that.
I'm not having that.
Right, let's look at our next story now, because we can't stop imagining cat drones. Walter Zenga, the new head coach for Wolverhampton Wanderers, opened his press conference with a pretty outlandish statement. The Italian claimed that Wolves are the biggest English club in Italy. So what do we think about this? Because your team, Blackburn Rovers, are the biggest team in India.
They are certainly the biggest team in Blackburn.
Don't know, I know quite a few Burnley fans in Blackburn.
Yeah, agreed, but it's probably the case they are the biggest team in Blackburn. I'm not sure they are in any shape or form the biggest team in India. And never will be the way that sort of ownership's going. I don't know. Why is he saying this? I mean, it's got to be total nonsense. It just has to be.
Of all the things to say, though,
I wonder if it's. I didn't hear it. How good's his English? Has he maybe just got it wrong? Did he maybe mean to say one of the biggest, or the biggest in a particular village in Italy or something? Is that possible?
I think there might be a Wolverhampton in Umbria.
That could be it.
Or maybe the Sicilian mob are just big fans of Molineux. Because Molineux sounds slightly Italian, French.
Does.
And maybe that's where the confusion is.
Correct. The Wolves have just been sold, of course, haven't they? So is that why he's turned up?
Yeah, they're one of the richest clubs now on planet Earth.
Yeah, it's all. I think, to be honest, personally, I think what the likes of this guy says is a bit like one of the stories earlier, a bit irrelevant, because actually the bigger question is, do people really care that much about a lot of that sort of football stuff now, given it's become so sort of globalised in its approach? I'd rather have our local clubs back, thank you very much.
This is a man talking as if he supports Blackburn Rovers, and therefore they did win the league once, and then they're nothing now.
You know how I'm the knowledge base for Pokemon Go? I have no idea what you guys are talking about right now. I know nothing about football.
That's good. You're lucky. You're lucky.
Wolves are a football team. They're not actually Wolves.
I was confused for a second.
No.
But they're from Wolverhampton.
Right. Wolves at Hampton.
No, Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton.
Yeah, Wolverhampton in the Midlands.
But it sounds sort of like wolves, so that's why they called it.
I wonder if you get wolves at Hampton.
Maybe.
And I wonder if there's been a wolf turned into a wolf turned into a drone yet.
That's a good question.
Over Molyneux.
That would be a sight.
There's your thing.
And maybe over Ewood Park a chicken. Maybe.
Correct.
They've got plenty of them.
They have.
Our next story now is about the walking, talking bile cannon that is Donald Trump. In a week where Trump's controversies seem to know no bounds, the presidential hopeful has ejected a crying baby from one of his rallies. You spoke about
this. Quite right.
Screaming, "You can get that baby out of here," at the baby. Now, is Trump just jealous of the baby's luxurious hair and large hands? What do we think of this?
It was really interesting that he was saying at the start that he loved babies and he was fine with it, but then it just seemed to grow on him more and more to the point where he's just like, actually no, I was just kidding, get that baby out of here, and then made fun of the woman for believing him originally when he said that he loves babies, interrupting his speech.
I do worry about him loving babies though, because he's already said of his own daughter that if it wasn't his own daughter, he would date her.
Oh,
strange.
No.
That's strange.
I think the element of this story that is the worst element of it is actually how he's dealt with a woman.
Yeah.
This isn't about the baby, because the baby's just a baby. It's crying. They do that. Does the baby know anything about it? No, it doesn't.
I don't know, but it's a good critic.
It's exactly, the baby said what we'd all love to say. But he has actually attacked a woman.
Yeah.
And yet again, I would suggest it shows how misogynistic he is.
Big time.
You know, he shouldn't be having a go at a woman because she's got the temerity to have a baby with her.
Yeah.
What does he want her to do with it? You know, does he want women with babies to support him, or doesn't he? Yes, he does, but only if they behave the way he wants.
It's almost as if he's forgotten that half the electorate are women.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, it's also interesting that he said this about to one of people who'd shown up to be his supporter.
That's right.
This person was here. This person was on his side. He's attacked them. He does not care for his supporters or anything. But this is also like the end. Like he also earlier in the week attacked. Made other misogynistic comments towards his own wife when he was asked about what she would do if she was like sexually harassed in the workplace based on some other allegations about someone he's connected to in some way. And he pretty much just said that she should just change job if someone started sexually harassing her. So he believes that people who are treated in that way should leave of their accord rather than deal with the harasser.
That, and Ivana Trump has made allegations in her own autobiographies
about his behaviour.
But actually talked about it by saying, can't really legally talk about it because of the divorce settlement.
Yeah.
So it does show that he's got utter contempt for women. Maybe because women have bigger hands.
That's possibly.
Trump.
And generally, better hair.
Yeah.
Although I did see a picture of Donald Trump's mum.
Oh.
And
it's
same hair.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I saw that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Same hair.
Yeah.
The acorn doesn't fall far. Right, David Cameron has been met with criticism over his resignation honours list, which recommended several fellow Remain campaigners and a pair of Conservative Party donors for knighthoods, damehoods and OBEs. But one very important figure was left out of that list. Larry the cat. Yes, people have been annoyed that Downing Street's Chief Mouser didn't get a knighthood. So, should Larry get his knighthood? Honestly, producer Jack, you can't call a cat Sir Larry the cat. What is this story?
I think it's more likely that it wasn't turned into a drone.
That's true. We're finished with you, number 10.
Yeah.
Although is he a number 10 cat or a Cameron
He's
cat?
a number 10 cat.
Yeah, so it's we're not finished with him yet. So we can't do that yet. We need to wait until he pops his clogs. But as regards
or wait for Theresa May to get bored one night.
Yeah.
And skin it.
That's true.
And stuff it and make it fly.
We have no evidence that Theresa May would do that.
No. None whatsoever.
Well, that's an image, isn't it?
It is.
Not yet.
And finally, an emu seen roaming through the A roads of Suffolk has been captured. The flightless bird was spotted by an off-duty officer on Wednesday, with a flurry of further calls from members of the public describing the creature variously as an ostrich. How do you say that? A rhea?
Rhea?
I never know how to say that word. And an emu.
So
they should have called Rod Hull to deal with it. Jack, he's dead. Rod Hull's dead. Died watching Man United, changing his TV aerial. So what do you think of an emu walking around Suffolk, and do you think he was walking towards the Pink Windmill?
I would hope so. I would definitely hope he was. An ostrich wandering. I'll tell you the only worrying thing about an ostrich wandering around. They are huge beasts.
Huge.
You wouldn't want to be in close vicinity to one of those.
Imagine the amount of burgers you can get off of one of them.
Oh, have you? Are either of you veggies?
I'm vegan.
Vegan, right?
Yeah,
so
you
this is
wouldn't like an
this is
ostrich.
not
I
a question for you.
I did like it when I had it. I've had it before.
Oh, so you have had it.
Or-
so you've tried it.
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I've tried an ostrich burger. Absolutely lovely.
Absolutely
Very
fine.
lean
Yeah, yeah. And as you say, lots from one bird.
and great to make. And on that, we've solved all of the world's problems in just 90 minutes here on the Daily Rundown. Thank you to my guests this evening, Cal Doughty and Stephen Lindsay. Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
And also thanks to Dr. Richard Bircher and Peter Mount CBE for helping Uganda schools. I'm back tomorrow for the last Daily Rundown of the week. But from me, producer Jack, and James in the gallery, and everybody here, it's a wonderful goodbye. Goodbye.